Welcome to I'm Asking for a Friend. You know, I come here with the best interviews. I'm one of the biggest hosts in the culture. And today, my special guest is one of my good friends that I know for a very long time, very talented artist. Make some noise for my mother effing man, Prospect Penz, y'all.
Ready, all right?
Yo, yo, y'all probably know him as Prada Penz. Y'all probably know him from Team Aura. Y'all probably know him from Dipset. Y'all probably know him from fucking the most shit that pops up is the Camron double CD Public Enemy where I think you had more songs than Camron on there. But you is over there. But Prospect Penz, what's up, my brother? Welcome to my platform, man.
Yo, what's going on, Vig? What's going on, man? Good to have me, man. Thank you for allowing me to come to your platform, big bro.
Yo,
you know, we go back like to clowners, you know.
Penz, I've been hunting you down. It's safe. It's safe to say that I have been hunting you. I don't even like today. I'm 30. I don't care. I was so thirsty that I left my notes. I'm like, yo, I just gotta get this interview with Penz because Penz got a dope story to tell, and he needs to tell that story, and I need it on my platform. You know what I'm saying? So we here, man. What's up, man? How you been, Penz?
Yo, man, I've been blessed, man, for the most part, man. You know, these tough times right now, you know, with all this funny stuff going on in the worldwide and stuff, but I've been maintaining and everything, still keeping movement and shit like that. So just blessed, man. I'm happy to be here, bro.
Like I bounce all around. I like to have conversations. I don't want to just go question. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to bounce around. So the first thing I want to know, you know what I'm saying, is where you been? Where have you been? You've been quiet for so long, and then it's like you pop up out of nowhere.
Yo, bro, like it's a funny thing. A lot of people be asking me that, but I just had to take my step back. I said, let me fall back for a second and shit, because things was getting a little like claustrophobic. You know, I don't like all of that stuff around me. So I said, let me fall back, and so I could analyze what's going on. And boom, I said, you know what? This is the right time for me to come back out. And you know, I just started working on new material. And I said, you know, like you said, you have been reaching out to me. And I was like, yo, I really wanted to have some content to give to the people, to my followers, my supporters. And I feel like right now is the best time to do that.
Let's go back, right?
Yeah.
Team Aura. Twin Parks, 183rd and Prospect. Take me there to where it started. Like, take me to because I got a bunch of questions that I don't fully know. You know, I know you, my brother. I know you for years, but there might be some questions that people don't know the answers to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how did you become part of Team Aura? Like, I know how it started, but how did Penz become part of it?
I've always been Aura. Feel me? It's crazy. Like, for those that know, they know. Like, I want to say around like 2000, like, you know what I'm saying, like the early 2000s, brother, I started taking music serious and growing into my aura, and you know, accepting my aura. So around that time, that's when I started, like, you know, trying to go hard with the aura like that. So around, I want to say like 2001, maybe even 2000, but it's always been aura. Feel me? And,
it has to be, because I met you. I know when I met you. I met you in 2003 because that's when my son was born, and that's when I moved to Crotona. So immediately when I moved over there, you know, Bam is my man. Bam is the one that put me on, because, you know, me and my man Bricks, free my man Bricks, he'll be home soon. Me and my man Bricks was going hard, and Bam used to be in the studio, and he's like, he always used to want to bring you and Lita to battle us. He'd be like, yo.
That sound like this nigga too.
Yo, Bam used to always, like, you know what I'm saying? Because at that time, Bam was working with Chris Coke. Remember young Chris, Raul's brother?
Yeah,
Raw's brother. He was working
yeah,
with him at that time. And Chris couldn't keep up with us. So when we would be in my house recording, it would turn
yeah.
into like battles. Me, Bam, my man Bricks, and Chris. But Chris was young. He couldn't really hang. So Bam used to always be like, yo, I'm gonna bring my man Penz and Leader up here for y'all. And we used to be like, yo, go get them niggas, B. Go get them niggas. And he's like, yo,
That's
I'm
how
gonna
I
bring.
sound.
And then one day, he brought Leader to the crib. Leader
Yeah.
was young because you and Leader, y'all younger than me, a little younger than me. So he brought Leader to the crib, and Leader was like, yo, I fuck with these niggas, man. Why we gotta battle these niggas? So we just we recorded a song together. First day I met Leader,
Oh,
and it just
word?
been yeah. Bam brought
That's
him.
crazy, bro.
He must have not he couldn't find you,
Come
but he
find me, yeah.
he brought Leader to the crib. I had the studio in my crib. So
Yeah.
he brought Leader to the crib, and that's how me and Leader got cool. And then eventually down the line, we bumped into each other, and I was like, "Oh, that's Penz. All right, yeah, it makes sense now."
Yeah. Facts.
So
Yeah, nah.
let's fast forward.
So nah. I used to like for real. It was crazy. I'm gonna just give you a typical day. We just come outside and we just battle, like typical shit, like you just talked about. Everybody wanted to know who had the hot pen, who mic was blazing. So it was like, in that little area, it was chill. It was, you got tested. Everybody would come out there. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just so happened that me and Lita, we lived on the same floor. So it was like lyrical sparring every day, bro. Like we'll just come outside and be like, yo, what's up? What you got? Like, yo, what you got? Shit like that. So yeah, and then it came from the building, go outside and see who else got it. And it was just like that, man. Like, so yeah.
I'm gonna say this though, you and Lita was the hottest young niggas over there. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all flowers. You and Lita, because every time I turn around, niggas mention young niggas talking about Penz, and his name used to be 2 Lita.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That's a fact.
If I'm not mistaken, was y'all ever a group? That they put y'all like as a group?
We you could say that. You could say that. That's what we was going to get a world. We was never a group. We was always going to be like solo artists, but we clicked so like well. We was like, yo, let's get a people like a two-way like Kissing Styles type of shit. Like Capone and Nori. We wanted to get a people's that. So yeah, people remembered us as P&L. We would run around like Penz and Leader, P&L. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Unit 2, Jump Shot, shit like that. So yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. To this day, I thought back in the day that y'all was a group. Cause you know what it is? Y'all styles was like the same.
Yeah.
Y'all just had different bars, but like y'all cadence and y'all delivery, it was like so similar. That's why I was like, them niggas is fire. Like I like them.
Yeah.
They dope.
Nah, like, cause it's like I'm being so transparent. Everybody's individual artist is for one, like
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, I don't want to take nothing from his creativity and neither from my creativity. But if niggas Voltron shit up, so if you try to come at my thumb, it's lit, and it was vice versa for him with me. So yeah, like what I mean. If that was me and Lita used to get it in together, shit like let me pause like that. So
that's dope. So then you start dropping Dolo mixtapes, right?
Yeah.
Y'all had a Team Aura mixtape.
Matter
right?
of fact, no. Wait. I gotta go back, bro. Me and Lita, we started working on a project together. We did. We started working on we didn't have a title for it, but we started working on some shit. He already had some shit he was working on, and I already had something I was working on. But I put that to the side, and we had like, I want to say like 10 songs, 10, 11 joints, and it was supposed to be like a group thing that niggas was supposed to get signed and shit, but that it didn't work out like that. So yeah, niggas was making moves though. We definitely had a lot of music. We was traveling to Queensbridge. We would go to 42nd Street. Like in like Fifth Ave, a studio called the Sound Hound. So, you know what I mean, we was working though. We was working. We was definitely working.
Who was interested in signing y'all?
Back then, we had, let me see, we definitely had a look from NORE. You know what I'm saying? That was hopeful. Feel me? And then it was a hopeful situation with, you know what I mean, a lot of people wanted to sign it, like for real. We was just too young though. So the shit that we was talking, it wasn't like really believable at that age. Like y'all niggas is little niggas, like, and it wasn't like compared to like the industry wise. You know what I'm saying? Like the age around that time, they would compare us to these what's this kid's name? I think Smiles and Stars. One of these
Smiles and
artists.
South Star.
Yeah, just because of the look, not the bars. Just because of the look. That's when I started realizing that it's more than just music. Like it was the image shit.
Yeah.
And I wasn't on that type of time. I just was like, I felt like it was like, yo, I'm nice. Where the check at? What's up? Like, but it's more to it. So you know that.
So I know y'all worked on a Team Aura mixtape, right? It was produced by Ron Browse, hosted by DJ Absolute. Yeah, I know.
DJ Absolute. Yeah, you doing your homework. You did your homework. Yeah. It's a lot. See, you bringing me back. It's a lot of work that niggas done did. So yeah, we had a project before that. Feel me? And then I had like right when I was about to go to jail, they put that project together. So I was on it, and I was like you know I wasn't there. I was like the stuff that I recorded, they put it together, and I was locked up. And then I came out and I heard it like that.
All right, take me to if you want to talk about it, take me to when you got locked up. Did you get locked up with everybody because it's public records that they did a big fucking indictment and they locked mad motherfuckers up from Twin Parks. Like everybody went to the feds, some went to juvie.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
So like I got locked up and went to the Rock first. Feel me? And then they superseded niggas and brought us niggas to the feds. So some people wasn't old enough, but I was the youngest nigga that went to the feds. Feel me? From that indictment and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And feel me? So from there, nigga just started handling what I had to handle in there. And shit was crazy.
How long you was in the feds for?
I was in there for 3 years. About 3 years. Yeah. That was my first time ever getting locked up. Feel me? So that shit, I mean, not that wasn't my first time getting locked. That was my first time, like, with serious charges. I got locked up for a slap on the wrist, and weed and shit. But
that was your first time doing a bid. Right.
Word. So that shit was crazy, and it just was crazy. Feel me? Like I'm in high school, and the next thing you know, I got four credits that I need to graduate, and the next thing you know, I'm looking at like some serious time. So shit was changed. Shit was different. And then going from Rikers straight to the feds, and it's like, and you see the law is crazy. The law is crazy. Like you around a bunch of all type of different charges and shit, and you see how they is like stereotype towards certain ethnic backgrounds that laws is just targeted for them.
Black people, colored people, brown people.
Colored people, yes.
We want to talk about that on my platform. Like I talk about
we can talk about that?
Like, because when I blog about everything. I don't just blog about rap. I blog about the girl that just got her ass beat in the gas station for trying to use the bathroom. He locked her out. And you know what I'm saying? I blog about the kids that got shot on 187. I blog about a bunch. Yeah, I don't just, you know what I'm saying? But so what did you learn from the feds? What did you learn from all that stuff?
Yo, man, it's just so much, bro. Like, feel me? Like, I didn't made so much transitions from there to here where I'm at now. So it's like that type of mentality, bro. I learned, you know what I'm saying? Like there's laws that's designed to keep people inside as a revolving door and shit like that. And then I learned also that it's like You know what I mean? There's many different ways to get money. You heard? It's like many different ways. So that's what I learned. I also like saying and like if you're gonna do, I mean, it's just crazy, man. You doing dirt by yourself. Feel me like that. And then who is to say what you doing is dirt? Like, it's crazy. Like
That's true.
I
Okay,
mean,
so let's fast forward to when you
for
when you
myself, nah, nigga. I'm in the X. Niggas getting busy.
yeah.
Niggas driving.
Yo, let's fast forward to when you come out of prison. When you
Right.
come out of prison, what do you tell yourself? Like, yo, I'm gonna do this music shit, and I'm not gonna play with the streets. Like, what was that like when you came out?
Nah,
Like,
nah, nah, nah. I'm gonna go like this. Like, bro, when I was in there, I felt like I was never coming home, bro. Like, ever. Like, I had to really go to law library every fucking day, every chance I got. Like, the feds play crazy, they dirty, they crime, they lie, they'll have co-defendants thinking that, feel me, niggas is telling on each other. Like, niggas, it's just crazy. Like, so. And then you got some real good dudes that ain't never coming home that was around me that was support. Niggas told me like, yo, bro, you got a talent in it. I didn't have a family like background. Like I had a family, but it wasn't like as I compare myself to other people, which you shouldn't. But when you see certain things for what it is, it was like this music shit, this hip hop shit really helped me eat. Like I battled niggas for food, shit. I battled niggas for their commissary. Like give me that. That's the type of time I had to do to live. And people told me like, yo, bro, when you go home, don't come back in here, man. For real, this shit is nasty, bro. Go make something out of yourself, man. You're talented. You could influence people. Like I was around a lot of people. I don't like to if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, you feel me? But I told myself walking out of them doors, because my PO told me like, yo, what he said? He said that the percentage of the fact that you're gonna come back in was like what he said was like nine out of 10 you're gonna definitely come back in. Come back, you're gonna fuck up and shit. Like, you too young. You too young and you going out there, you don't got no support really, you gonna fuck up and I'm gonna see you back again. That's how he was giving it up. So I was like, damn, I gotta really make something out of this shit. And niggas wasn't trying to hire niggas and shit. So it was crazy.
so you
All right.
came out. You came out.
Yeah.
You
I came out. I
start.
was on. Let me see. I came out. I was on house arrest. I had 3 years of probation and shit. So and I had to get a job and shit. It was like, and I had no work history. I had no work history coming home.
Oh
So
shit.
I had like a little a summer, not a summer youth. Yeah, I think I had a summer youth job before that. I was working as I was working at a pool, and I got injured and shit. So I only worked on that job for like maybe like 2 weeks or some shit like that. So I really didn't have no work history. So I was like, what I'm gonna do? Yeah, bro. So yeah, bro, that shit. So what I did, I tried to get jobs. I applied. Some niggas was not hiring me. And then
Especially with a
um
record, it's hard.
they would ask me that question. They was on my shit. They on
The
yeah, the
application.
resume, the application. Yeah, because look, bro, at that time I was so frustrated. That's why I was getting to my hair in that. Because I was so frustrated that I was applying myself, and I would have dudes that would tell me, "Yo, what are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm really coming to get a job." He's like, "Not you. This ain't for you. Look, come back in 3 years, and maybe we'll hire you." And I'm talking about I'm suited and booted. I'm nails is done. I'm
Aura's up.
clean cut, aura's up. I'm there. I'm early in the morning. I got these hard ass shoes on. My feet hurting. I just
with the
rode on the
thin
train
with the thin socks. Got the thin
with the
socks.
thin socks. Yo, the back of your heels is hurting. I'm like, damn.
Man, listen.
I get all the way down there, and they like, yo, man, yo, this one person at what it was, American Apparel. I tried to get a job over there downtown on like Broadway, and he was like, nah. So I said, damn, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I said, yo, but I was making moves with the music. So I had what I was doing. I think I got a look from yo, bro. I really don't know what I was doing, yo. I really can't even tell you, man. Like but I was making some money, and then the music shit just clicked a little bit with that Public Enemy shit. That shit just
All right, hold on. Before we go to Public Enemy, take me back to how you, when and how you got connected with Cam. Was it like, did Dipset break up at that point when he had you, when he was trying to start something new? But first, take me to, how did you get plugged in with Camron? Like, take me to that day.
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna take you through when I first got out, and up until that point, because I only was home for about like, I want to say like nine months, maybe, like almost not even a year. So first thing I did was I was peeping the scenery with this DVD shit. Like before I went in, it was DVD, but it wasn't like heavy how it was like with the Smack DVD and the cocaine. Shout out to Smack DVD. Shout out to Cocaine City. Shout out to it was another, I forgot, another one of them DVDs on the come up, I think it was. Yeah.
Come up.
So I used to, yeah. I used to sit there and watch this shit. I was like, oh, I'll cook one of these movies. Facts. Let me get on this. And my bro, he lived in Harlem. And he was cool or related to my man Roscoe Bigger. And he was Mook's, more than Mook's bro, like is a supporter. So he brought me and introduced me to him. And he was like, yo, I could get you to battle Mook right now. So we went to Forster Projects. And I tried to battle. Well, I ain't try, I did. And Mook ain't say nothing. He was like, yo, you fired. Like, look, we don't even got a battle out. Like, who you fucking with? He wanted to know that type of time. I already knew who Mook was. He didn't know who I was, obviously. So he was looking at it from a business point of view, like, let's get some chicken together. So he set up a battle for me to battle some dude named Streets. And it was me, and we went to 116th and we battled out there, and shit got crazy. Yeah, Streets.
What streets? From the Bronx, from the South Bronx?
It's two streets, right? So I don't know. It was a light-skinned dude.
Light-skinned Streets.
Yeah, a little older than me and shit. Yeah.
He be with Fox 5?
No, not that streets. He's
not that street.
Nah. The Streets, I believe, is on 106 and Park. He was on not that Streets. That's from Treyway. I fuck with him. That's
Trayside.
Yeah, Trayside. Yeah. So I said Treyway. But yeah, Trayside. Shout out to Fox 5 and all of them, Joe Light and everybody. But yeah, it was another dude. He was older than me, and he had a little name. Matter of fact, it was supposed to be 40 Cal and Mook, and it was me and Streets. That was like streetwise. That was the card right there. We was on 116th in Manhattan at a train station shit. So
that's Mook's block.
Yeah, facts. Mm-hmm. So I went crazy on him. Mook would tell you everybody was Smack was there. Smack was the nigga that had the camera shit. So
that's Money Ave. That's what they call
Money Ave. Yeah, that's Money Ave. That's Money Ave. So fact. So
Smack was there?
Yeah. So that was lit. The police broke it up. They made us go in the park. We had to get busy in the park. And then I battled, me and Lita battled French. So we went to his block on Monterey Ave. And it didn't turn out too good for French and shit. Like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was trying to really rep for the, that's it. Like, I mean, no shade, no funny.
So you beat French in the battle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts. So from there, now my name is a little extra. People, that's why I said a lot of people wanted to give me an opportunity. Even French peoples. Shout out to what's they shit called? DFL, Down for Life. I mean Stu, Chance, all of them. I knew them from growing up and shit. So then from there,
shot the Highlight too.
Yeah, Highlight. Who else is over there? Highlight.
I didn't know
Hell was there, but I didn't meet these people yet. I only knew French. Okay. French was holding it down for them and shit. Like,
okay.
So but then after that, it was an opportunity for me to. So me and Lita was still trying to do what we was doing, and he had an opportunity with Tony Sunshine, and Pistol Pete. And at that, so I would go to the studio with them. We would go to Jersey, and we were like they was recording their Kilo Rap projects and shit. So Pete gave me an opportunity to jump on like 2-3 songs, and it was all right, you know. But also I still was working on something else on my side too. Like I was trying to shop to get signed with Swiss. So I knew my man Tomel, he was trying to get me over with Swiss and I
Full
think his
Surface.
pops. Yeah, his pops. I think his name is T. I forgot his name, but
That's DNY's brother.
yeah, facts. So that didn't work out. So I just started getting discouraged a little bit. I started getting discouraged a little bit, and I was like, this shit is, I don't know, man. Next thing you know, I get a call like, yo, Cam is looking for an artist. So I was like, he was like, yeah, yo, go meet up on 182nd and Southern Boulevard.
Who called you?
My man Tomel that I met through a person that I was locked up with in Lewisburg, PA.
Okay.
So like you know what I'm saying? Niggas was trying to get me in the right direction. Like, yo, go this way, plug me with this dude, Tomel. My man Mo, shout out to Mo. He been home for like 5 years, 6 years. He out in Atlanta. He's from Jersey and shit. And he plugged me into Tomel, who plugged me into another individual that knew Cam.
So Cam was on 182nd and Southern Boulevard?
Nah, his man. His man picked me up.
Okay.
Yeah. On 182nd and like Southern Boulevard. Picked me up and brought me out there to the school. Feel me? So yeah, they picked me up, and there was another kid that was supposed to go over there. His name is Problem Child. I fuck with him. Shout out to Problem Child. He's from Kingsbridge and like the Cedric area. So when I get in the car, it's just me and this dude. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. I'm like, yo, looking at him, me in the pink range, driving over to Jersey. So we get over there. The individual knock on Cam's door, and Cam opened the door. I'm like, oh shit, this shit real. And Cam, he wasn't too thrilled to see me because he didn't expect me to be there. He was expecting the other kid. So he pardoned himself, like, yo, pardon me. Let me talk to my man real quick. Talk to his man and shit like that. But that night was bugged out. So later on he asked us, do y'all niggas know how to count bars? I knew how to count bars. The bro, he did. The dude from Kingsbridge, he didn't know how to count bars like that. But he was nice. So we went in there and we started recording shit, and Cam was like, yo, I'm gonna drop y'all niggas off. And after that, he just started fucking with me. He dropped me off and was like, yo, what you doing? What you doing to get money? I'm like, yo, I just came home. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. Like, he's like, all right, let me get your numbers and all that, and I'm gonna get up with you. And then I didn't really tell him that I was fucking with Pete yet. So that was on my behalf. I fucked that package up. And he called me later on, like, yo, why you didn't tell me that you was fucking with Pete? You should have told me from the beginning. And yeah, so they ironed that shit out. They fixed that up because it was a little situation a little bit. Me and Pete he seen that things was looking probably, I don't want to say it looked at profitable, or it looked at like, you know, like things was about to happen, which it wasn't. It was just transitioning. So, but you know what I mean? So I'm just fresh off the stoop. I don't really know how this shit go.
So after they ironed that out, you started fucking with Cam?
Yeah. Like every day.
So every day you going to the studio and recording with him?
Yeah, facts. I'm going over there. I'm staying over there. I'm pretty much living over there. I'm bringing a book bag over there with my rhymes, some clothes, and we just figuring out. At that time, like you said, it was like turmoil or something. Like the set wasn't like solid right now. It was a lot of things going on and shit. So hold on, let me turn the light on real quick. Let me turn the light on.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I was trying to say, it was a lot of things going on. It was what? Oh, that Curtis shit just came out. Like it was out a little bit. So Curtis, the 50 Cent, that tension was like that. It was crazy. It was funny. And at the time, everybody wanted to know where Killer was at. Like
And he was
when I would
quiet.
leave, yeah, it was real quiet. It was real quiet. So I would leave from Jersey to go back to the hood, and it was like it just was funny to me because everybody would be like, "Yo, where Killer at?" And at that time, I wasn't really on his music. I mean, of course, I grew up. Everybody was influential off of Dipset, heavy,
Fact.
but heavy, like you know. But I really wasn't paying attention to like his whereabouts. Like to me, it was like, cause we watching the TV, we watching the videos on TV, so you see him relevant, but I wasn't into the gossip, politics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm there, I see, oh, he ain't been around, he ain't dropped nothing, and now he's making a move. So this is how crucial, how important. Now I'm doing my homework and I'm seeing like the separation. I was mad about that shit because I'm like, damn, why the fuck I gotta be in this shit when this shit is like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jim was over there with the Bird Gang and Max B and Santana. It was like separated shit. Like I was like, damn. And but nevertheless, I was getting busy. And the kid that I came there with, he never came back with us. So it was just like the ball was in my hand. And that shit was a learning experience, man. I learned a lot of shit from Killer. Like a lot. Like just staying, soaking all that stuff up. Huddy used to be over there. God rest his soul. So I'm just around all these pioneers. Like, and it's like, damn. And they was like, yo, you the one. And also at this time, Duke had his situation too. Shout out to Duke the God. He had
Koch.
a yeah, with Koch. He was doing, I think it's called More Than Music or something like that. They had a project out.
Let
Oh, they
me
was gearing it.
let me tell you something right quick.
I'm
Duke,
listening.
Duke the God. This is facts. You know, I study all this shit. Duke the God sold the most records on Koch.
Word? That's
I'm
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you why, because remember you just said Duke had a situation, right? Remember,
Right.
Duke the God was putting out the More Than Music series. He was taking like all the extra Dipset songs and putting them together and putting them in stores. And his
Wow.
shits was doing 60,000, 50,000,
On Koch though.
80,000. Yeah, hell yeah. But it
That's
was under his name. They gave him a deal, Cam, because I think that's Cam's cousin, right? Or something
right.
like that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gave Duke the God an artist deal, the way they give Khaled a deal.
Yeah.
And you know, he's down with the set. He was putting it together and you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
continue,
yeah, yeah,
continue. Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts. So that at that time, I'm listening to the game. I'm in the back seat. I'm listening to these dudes talk about major money situations, and I'm like, I'm right here. I'm like, oh, this is how it's going. So at the time, man, I just thought the game was different, man. Like for real. So I mean, that's why I always give it up to Killer because I did not know. Like I still don't know everything. I mean, but for what I learned, my attitude was like, man, I just thought that it was like I didn't understand the game. I really didn't understand the politics and how it is to put an artist out. I didn't understand that part. So I just expected like this is what I got misconstrued. Whatever other artists was going on, what was working for him, that's not going to necessarily happen for you. That's pretty much in a nutshell. Like you would think, I Killer put out Jewels, you put out Jimmy, obviously Dipset. You put out you from the outside, you see how Relvin come up. You see 40, you see JR. So
No, they came out, but they came out on like independent labels. Like they were
you
getting
feel me?
deals at Land Speed and Baby Grant.
I ain't know that. I'm thinking it's a different way. I'm thinking it's him. So I'm thinking I'm next in line. I'm like, all right, this is nothing. Like, I'm nice. I did my part already.
Watch it, you don't hit the
Nah.
you don't hit the microphone.
Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah, so I'm thinking I did my part already. I just gotta be nice. Nah, it's not like that. And then also, he's an artist himself. Feel me? So he's still trying to get his he trying to shake this concrete off his feet and get back. You know, I don't know really personal wise, but business wise, I can speak on that. He trying to shake that off and still got to worry about himself. So tranquilo, patience, you know. And at that time, the pressure that was on my back with the PO and me not being able to like secure a job and financially, and I know that yo, there's a big umbrella. I mean, a big not umbrella, but a big spotlight on my back. Like I can't do nothing. Feel me? I just came out of the big house. I can't really do nothing. You know what I mean? So this is my ticket. This is how I felt. Like this is it.
So take me to all right. So y'all record. Did you know all those songs were gonna be on Public Enemy? Because you was on literally, it was a double CD. You was on 18 songs. I counted.
No, I did not know that. I did not I thought I was just auditioning. I thought for real, I thought because some of the beats was like, you know, it was like it's just a whole different.
They were Dipset beats.
Yeah. It just to me, I was like, because I told you I wasn't really listening to Dipset at the time. Like, I really was. I can't say. I listen to hip hop music, everything. So that's just one part of my catalog that I've listened to. So the type, that sound, there's so much like hip hop. That's the beautiful thing about hip hop. They offer so much different sounds. And if you listening for real, you in tune, it's so much shit you listening to. So that part, when I heard the beats, I was like, this is crazy. Wow, they got a certain sound. Like, damn, I don't really want to sound like that. Like
They had the heat makers. You know what it
yeah,
is? Heat makers and Camron already had a formula.
yeah, the formula.
So the beats that Yah was, because I listened to the tape. The beats Yah was rhyming on was beats that was created for his sound.
For his sound, yeah, facts. And I didn't have a sound at the time. So yeah, it worked. It was like that. So I'm recording certain shit, and then like there was certain joints that I recorded that was on the tape that one day. And then it was as we go along. Like to be honest with you, I probably recorded maybe anywhere between 30 to 40 songs on it. Like around that. Like every day I was recording.
Y'all was recording together?
Yeah.
Like
And yeah. Like I'll go in, I'll come out, and he'll be like, hold on, and go in. I couldn't smoke at the time. So, but yeah, he'll go right in, and then like I wrap that up. Or I'll put a hook on it later. Like we'll be working all night till the morning and shit. We're like, all right, man, we need some rest now. You know, like, type shit like that. Like me, so
okay.
So
let me ask you this, right? So all right, so when did you get the news like, yo, Penn, did he sit you down? Did Cam sit you down? See, that's an interesting story. I didn't know about this recording process and everything. Did Cam sit you down like, yo, Penz, I'm about to, because he was quiet. That was his comeback CD. So did Cam sit you down and say, yo, Penz, look, this is what I'm putting out on the Public Enemy joint, and you want this many songs? Or you just, huh?
No, it didn't go down like that. Like I didn't even know. I did not know shit. Like I knew I knew Glitter. I thought Glitter was just gonna be a song that we was gonna fuck with. Like that when we recorded Glitter was different from when we recorded the rest of them. Glitter was like we recorded them other joints, and then on one day he calls me and it's like, yo, I need you to come to the studio right now, bro. And I get there, they all like everybody was there. They was like, yeah, Penn, you about to get on some shit, man. This is crazy. I'm like, well, it's too much pressure. They like, and they like, yo, listen to this. This is gonna be the single. This is gonna be a single. This is Cam's single. And I'm like, hear it. And they like, yo, we need your aura shit on it. Get your aura shit. I'm like, I don't know what they talking about, but they probably seen something in me that I ain't seen. So I did that one, and then later on, I just seen a video, a promo blog from God rest his soul, my man Murph Farrelly. He said like November 7th, the Public Enemy tape is about to drop. That's how it happened. I was like, oh, all right, yo, this shit crazy. Like this shit about to happen.
Was your name on the promo blog? Like your name was on it?
Nah, nah. So I didn't even know if I'm gonna be on it at all. I just knew that another like some Dipset shit was about to happen. I knew Cam was about to drop something. I didn't know I was gonna be on it and shit. Feel me? Cause it was word. It was like, yeah, it was just I really did not know. Like I knew we was recording, but I did not know none of this shit. Like for real.
Okay.
That shit was a surprise to me.
All right. So let's fast forward now, right?
Wait. I gotta tell you real quick.
Well,
Yeah. So when that tape was coming out, it was like if you go back to that and you see the promo, you wouldn't have known what he was doing. Was it gonna be? It didn't say a double disc CD. It just said like Cam
Public
new
Enemy.
shit. Yeah, like that.
Yo, everybody was excited for that shit. And it was a big thing because he said, yo, I'm going to be in front of the Apollo, giving out the CD and all that. And that shit was like really, really big. So take
Bro,
me.
that day, I got listen. I'm listening.
Get. That day. Take me to that day.
All right, so that day, shit, man, that day was crazy. I remember that. I remember that day. Like the day before that, I was on the third. I was in the hood, and then it was like I seen the promo like, yo, Cam's gonna be in Harlem, in front of the Apollo, giving out free CDs and shit. So I'm like, shit, I might be on it. I told a couple of niggas in the hood like, yo, come with me. Nobody wanted to come. I mean, it was staticky in the hood from then too. So niggas wasn't really moving like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was all, you know what I mean? Like, so I went down there by myself and I bought the tape. Oh, matter of fact, they told me, killing them, they told me not to show my face because I'm gonna be on the tape. Feel me? So don't show my face. So I went down there and I couldn't beat Penz. I had to just be like, yo, I had a hoodie on and I was like, yo, let me get one of those tapes like that. And when I copped the tape, matter of fact, they was selling shit for like, they selling shit for like $50, $100, like whatever. But I got the tape and I looked at the back of it and I seen me on it and I was like, yo, this shit crazy. That day was crazy, yo. I can't even explain how it felt to see my name back to back to back to back to back, like all of that shit. Like
Were you what
that shit
camp?
was
Were you what cam
not,
that day or you had to fall back and, you know what I mean?
yeah. I had to fall back and pull up on my own and shit. So I went to 125th and I seen all of the fans out there and shit. It was crazy. I was walking by people and I'm like, they like, yeah, I got the tape. And I'm like, yo, bro, that's me. Like I was like, yo, that's me. They like, nah, that ain't you. I'm like, nah, look. I had to show them my hand, my arm. I got the Penz on my arm. And they like, they still didn't believe it. Niggas still ain't believe me, bro. So it is what it is. I like.
That's how people are. That's like if you somewhere watching a bat or niggas is watching the Queen of the Ring bat and you be like, yo, that's my bro. They're gonna be like, yeah, right, nigga.
Yeah.
And you be like, nah, for real. And niggas be like, all right. Anyway, yo, look at the, you know what I'm saying? That's so I
Yeah.
understand how that shit go.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah. I know you understand that shit.
So you got the tape
So yeah, I got the tape, bro. I took it back to the hood. Oh, it was lit. I went back to the third. I was like, yo, here, boom. My niggas was happy for me, man. A lot of niggas, man.
I
Yo,
was happy for you when I
yeah, good
saw that
looking, bro.
tape because when I heard that you was fucking, I forgot who I heard it from. I I didn't even know Lotto in them then. I didn't know Lotto in them then. But I knew I had met you. So when I seen it, I was like, oh shit, this nigga really fucking with Cam. Like me and you wasn't cool.
Yeah,
I
we
knew
was
who you
not yet.
was. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But I
yeah.
knew you was from around the corner. I'm like, so I'm telling niggas like, yo, the nigga Penz from around the corner. He on Cam time. He on 18 joints. I remember it was 18 joints. I'm like,
Yo,
so you take it back to the hood. So, all right. So
so
now that tape comes out. Now what?
so um, now it's like nigga, it's like yo, all right, yo. So what's next now? Nigga, Penz was good. Like yo, oh shit, nah. It was a certain level of like yo, cause you gotta understand. All right, niggas don't know this, right? It was a time when Team Aura, like it was a group of us, right? And it was like We was trying to get like it was 2 times I thought we was about to get out of the hood. Like everybody want to get out the fucking hood, like and do this music and think that it could possibly happen. So I seen it was a chance when I went to the studio with me and Lita. Lita took me to the studio with B.I., my nigga B.I. Ching Bing, and they was doing this that reggaeton shit. So I was there when they recorded that Boricua Dominicana.
Oh, okay.
When they did the remix
Nori.
of that shit. Yeah, with Nori. So I thought like, you know, we was gonna get on with Nori and shit, always. But then there was a time when Mace came to the hood. Feel me?
I heard about that.
Yeah, Mace came to the hood and I was outside and Mace was trying to scoop somebody up and shit. And I was like, shit, if one of us get on, we on. So I thought it was lit. But it didn't go down like that. So
let me ask you a question. You mind saying who Mace was trying to scoop up?
Yeah. He was about to snatch up all of us. It was Team Over. He was gonna snatch Team Over up through a dude named Bass. So
that I didn't know if you wanted to mention it, but yeah, I knew that. I remember.
I mean,
it was a big thing when niggas like I was outside when niggas was like, "Yo, Mace was out here." Like I knew everything though because the niggas knew I rapped. So when anything rapping was going on, niggas was telling me. But so Mace came for Bass and y'all.
Yeah. It was supposed to be like it was crazy, man. Lita was there. We was all outside and shit. And you know what I mean? Now you talking to a kid that's these dudes is like maybe like 15, 10 years older than me. So I was a little nigga watching these. I'm hearing all of the like one of my hottest favorite songs was that the shit with Puffy and Mace and Big, More Money, More Problems shit. I love that shit because it was like he turned it into like a movie type of shit. Like it was a video, then he stopped, and it was so to see Mace in the hood, I'm like, oh shit, this shit could really happen. Yeah. But that ain't happened, right? So now I got the tape. I actually got this shit jinking right now with Cam. I felt like I motherfucking hit. I hit that. I was Steph Curry and I hit the 3 on this nigga Clay on Kevin Durant or something like. I really thought I did some shit for the hood, and I was like, oh yeah, we lit. Come on. And
so it was safe to say you was feeling yourself.
Yeah, I was feeling myself.
Like I'm the nigga now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm with Cam. Yeah, I get it.
I felt like, yeah, nigga, I put it on for the hood. I felt like, yeah, we good. My niggas is on. We about to get on. Watch. Just wait, nigga. Let me get this chicken. I was thinking like, yo, if I get this money, nigga, we ain't gotta do shit. We good. Come on. So, but what happened after that? I started going back to the studio. Like I would go back to Cam would call me like this. Yo, that was we became like. First off, I see he gave me a whole tape. So then he called. It was like you surprise your mans in them. Like say your mans go to the strip club with you and shit and everything, and then afterwards you take them and you like, yo, bro, that's you.
That's happy your car.
Ending or
that's your car.
Some type of shit. Yeah, that's you. Yeah. So now you finally see him after the fact. You like, nigga, you did that? I was like, yo, and he's like, Cam was like, yo, I was like, it's nothing. I was like, yo, good looking, bro. So now we would just talk every day. Like, nigga, this nigga was a funny ass nigga. Nigga was like big bro. So we would start he now he telling me the game plan, like, yo, bro, you need to work on your catalog. Like it's like artist development type shit. Like, you gotta they want more. Don't think that you just gave us 10 songs or whatever songs, whatever he gave me.
18.
Don't think that's it. Nigga, they want more. So I said, oh shit. And then then it was a transitional time about when like cause for remember he had a hiatus. So he had to build those relationships back up with them DJs, and I was there. Like when I was there when Clue would call him and be like, yo, nigga, now you doing music, bro? What's up? I need something for this new Clue tape. And Killer be like, yeah, I got you, but don't give me number 7, nigga. Don't give me number 7 on the list. I need number 1. I need number 2. Like I need top 1. Like that. I was there when Flex would call him or him he was ironing that shit out with Flex because he would, I guess, he didn't make appointments and shit. So I'm soaking all this shit in like, oh, all right, yeah. So now the ball is in my hands. So now my pen got to hit different. Like, all right, I'm starting to get into artist mode. Like I had a lot of battle bars and shit, and I'm like, then I had a lot of like just regular bars, and I'm like, yo, now I got to get into like trying to
songs,
make a song. Yeah, hell yeah. And that's a different animal. That's a whole different animal. So one record that came in my lap was Cookies and Some Apple Juice. This is around the whole time, like you got to study the game, what's going on. Like shit is going on and you trying to keep up with it and still not like, you know, like I don't want to say sell yourself short and shit. Like so
Bird Lady was on there, right?
Yeah, but she wasn't around at that time.
Okay, so Cookies and Your Apple Juice came on your lap, and what happened? Take me to that.
He was like, nah, that's not it. Like Schizo gave me that record. Schizo gave me that record.
Oh, so you had recorded that record already? Like you had
recorded? I started recording.
Okay.
And someone was like, nah, that's not it. What type of peanut butter and jelly shit is this, B? And then so that's how I'm just trying to like let you know like how things could be. Like it could right now it could be like, nah, that's not it. And then you see what happened afterwards. It became his song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I brought up the DJs is because satellite radio was big at that time. It just started
taking off.
Taking real, like every artist was starting to get like their own radio station. Like shout out to, I think his name is Leo G. Leo G. That was one of the dudes, a DJ Leo G. And they had Dipset radio, so it was lit. I was there when they broke that deal to get their own radio station. So they started playing certain singles for me, and it was crazy. It was crazy. So I was stacking up my songs, stacking up shit, and finding my sound, trying to find my sound. But the politics was involved and all that. So you know, and I didn't understand it. Like a lot of shit I didn't understand. You know,
So where did I don't want to say I don't know if it was a fallout or just a gentleman's separation. Like where did that come into play?
I want to say the listening parties on datpiff.com, heavy, and all my other projects is on datpiff.com. But as far as that was like you said, like you know, pretty much a gentleman. We understand that you know, you do you and I'm gonna do me, and it's all love. Like that's bro.
Was it a conversation like yo? Because I know he had fell back again after that.
Yeah, it was. I can't really. You would have to ask Killer. Like I really don't even.
Okay.
Word. That'll be a good question to ask him when you get a chance to talk to Killer. You ask him that and shit.
Okay, so now, right, Cam quiets up. He starts coming back. And he starts this shit called the UN. How did you feel about the UN? Do you feel like Vado took your place? Like that should have been you?
Nah, I feel like this. Like, I feel like it was a lot of shit going on. Like, it was like you gotta like let's be real. Like what? And this is public records. Everybody know what was going on. Like, the set was the set, right? But like other people had shares of this shit, or like you know, it ain't it. So it's like this, right? You big bro, Luck Lotto big bro, and y'all formulate whatever y'all gonna formulate, and now he could bring people over here, and you bring people over here, and it's like at the end of the day, it was y'all two, at the period. Mm-hmm. Fuck them other niggas, it's y'all. So you know, if y'all decide not to talk, now it's like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I'm trying to say like, nah, I ain't going. It's like this. Like, Cam was trying to find something to do. He really was trying to like, yo, I like that aura shit, man. We gonna rock with the aura thing. So, you know what I mean? At that time, it was like, all right, I guess they got things back together. Like somebody put a bag on the table or whatever for the set to get back together. So that was, I really don't even know. But as far as the UN thing, I was already I was already figuring out what I was doing, and I guess that was a different look. That was a better look. That was a better look. You know, Votto older than me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Votto. I always kept this type of position. I mean, so.
Have you when's the last time you spoke to Cam?
Shit. Maybe I want to say months ago, like months. Like I seen him. It was love. We chopped it up, and that was it. I mean, like I was making moves. I came to support him. Came to support some shit he had going on. I was in Harlem already, and I was like, oh, well, you got something going on for the like one of my favorite NBA players is Allen Iverson. So when him and Cam did the fusion of the sneakers shit,
the purple shit with the army fatigue,
with the army fatigue joint, yeah. I was like, oh, all right, that's dope. Like, you know, I'm gonna go out there and support and everything. And I mean, and I had other things going on with my life too. Like, so I went over there to support, and it was love. It was love. It was like, you know, I mean, like that.
Okay, so coming out of that, you start dropping a series of your own mixtapes. Yeah, Fit for the Grind, and you started dropping tapes. So take. Let's talk about that a little bit.
So, all right. At that time, it was fucking when Animals Attack. I had a studio in the Bronx, Castle Hill. So I put these tapes together, and I put on it was Dub from Harlem. He was doing this thing. I had everybody that was on overtime that was around me. I was like, yo, let's put something together. So I wanted to represent the Bronx Zoo. You feel me? And pay homage to the times that I had over there, the effects that it had on me. So I did that, and I got some help from some producers out in London. This guy named
I'm listening, bro.
Yeah. So I got some help from a dude out in London, and we put that tape together. I bumped into a DJ by the name of DJ Gutterman the Beast from Richmond, Virginia.
Gutterman, yeah, I'm familiar with Gutterman. I actually met Gutterman through y'all. Like that's how I got even linked.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta bring it back to because you played a major part of my career too. Like the battle shit is in my DNA. So when you pulled up on 183rd and Prospect, no, I mean you pulled up on Katona, yeah, on 183rd and Katona over there, and you opened up the
King of the Ring. King of the Ring.
You opened that up right in the hood. So I was like,
you was already at that time. You was already dealing with Cam. That's why you didn't want to battle. When I was like,
right.
It was like, I was like, yo, let's get something on. I remember because I asked you. I was like, yo, I know who you is, nigga. I fuck with you. Like you do this battle shit. You was like, nah, I'm making music right now. Like I'm about to do this shit with Cam and all that. I remember. Yeah, I remember the conversation because I knew exactly who you was. I'm like, oh, that's that nigga Penz. He fucking with Killer and all that. That's when Public Enemy came out. And I remember I has hollered at you outside. I'm like, yo, you was like, I can't right now. You was like,
yo, big bro. I could not, bro. Like, I'm going to tell you something. When we was in the crib, right? Cam, nigga used to just call me like, yo, Penz, yo, you think you nice, B? I'm going to call Iron Solomon to you. And Math Hoffa. I'm gonna have you battle Solomon and Math Hoffa at the same time. And he would call these niggas. and they be like, yo, yeah, when we get over there, we gonna tag team Penz, we gonna no homo and flame this nigga. So I had the
white boy Iron Solomon, white boy.
That's
my bro. That's my brother. Shout out to Iron Solomon.
Yeah, we never met and shit. But at that time,
dude.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's my brother. He's a good dude.
Yeah, but at the time he was flaming shit. He was flaming shit. So his name was ringing and shit. So I knew he was a wordsmith. But now I'm like, I can handle one nigga. But you talking about I got a and man father. This nigga was battling niggas. So I'm like, shit, I gotta get ready for all of this shit. So then it was a joke. It was a joke. You feel me? And afterwards, Killer was like, nah, don't. I don't want you battling nobody because you're gonna fuck up the brand. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I went over and when I was around you, I was like, I wanted to battle so bad, nigga. I wanted to flame, nigga. I wanted to get busy, yo. I was fully loaded. I was like, damn, bro. And yo.
Shout out to Yardo too, because everybody said it. That was the first time that everybody from the hood just came out and it was all love. Like niggas was like niggas never saw that.
Yeah, facts. You had everybody over there, like, and there was nothing going on. Like, you had everybody and that little ass. Shout out to my son Mike, the African. My son.
I still talk to Mike. I still.
Yeah.
He want to fly. He want to fly
you.
Yeah,
he wanted to take you out to Gambia and shit. Yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, though, that was lit. That was lit. And then, yeah, that was a good time and shit. And so from there, I was like, I started doing the mixtapes and shit. And then my man Lotto, that's my bro. You feel me? You already know that's bro.
Yeah, Free Lotto. So, I talk to him all the time.
Free Lotto.
Email. I talk to him all the time. I send him pictures and all that.
Yeah, yo, bro. See, yo, this JPEG shit is a little shaky, but I'm gonna deal with Lotto when he come out. Free Lotto. He already know that's the bro. That's the
He'll
bro.
Be out soon, bro. He'll be out probably October, I think. He coming.
Facts. So yeah, man. So yeah, Lotto pushed me hard with the tape too, because it was politics. You feel me? I didn't like certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it where it's at. But my mentality is an age difference, bro. Like I was mad. Like I didn't understand shit. So niggas had to calm me down. Like, yo, bro, listen. If I didn't have certain people around me, bro, yo, I'm telling you, I was, man, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. But like, you get where I'm going with it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I started working on them tapes. I did the When Animals Attack. I did the Fifth of the Grind joint, and
we did a song together. Me, you, and
we did a song. Yeah, we did the joint.
Me, you, and P.
Before that, you you hosted the joint with me and Lady Sparks.
Yep.
That's a fact. Yeah. So we was already clicking. But then you had your mix. You had your shit coming out, and I was like, he was like, yo, Penz, yo, what's good? I was like, he's like, I got the joint on P. I'm like, what? And it's so crazy because I had a song with Corey Guns, and I had a placement for P, and he, politics get in, and he couldn't get on. It was supposed to be me, P, and Corey Guns. So that didn't happen. It just was me and Guns. Then you gave me the opportunity, like, yo, I got some shit with P. So yeah. That shit came out. We went, we got together. We real song shit, and that came out nice. And I just kept working, bro. I just kept just working, bro. I went down to and I was still on parole. I mean, on probation. Damn. So I really couldn't move. I really couldn't move how I wanted to move. So that's why I don't want to be like, yo, it was this, it was that. It's a whole lot of shit that was going on that would make that situation crumble. Like, I got my PO because I was restricted to the Bronx and Manhattan alone, and I'm going to Jersey. This dude, I'm not supposed to do that. Feel me? So one day I told him, like, can I get an exception to work with Kim in Jersey? And he was like, I gotta speak to him. So when he spoke to Killer, he started asking Kim mad stupid questions, like, you know what I'm saying? Killer ain't want all that shit. You know what I mean? Shit crazy. That's too hot. You talking about I got aerial pictures of your house and shit. Like, not that a nigga doing anything, but it's just weird. Like
too much.
Bro,
it's too much.
Yeah. I'm just doing hip hop, bro. It's entertainment. Like, dude, like, what's wrong? So I could understand what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with, and I can't travel. I can't. How are we gonna promote the mixtape? Can't do nothing.
So
And you gave me
it will become a burden on him. It's like you can't really do nothing. So it's like
right.
basically it's like it's a waste of my time.
It ain't bringing nothing in.
As a man,
As
it's
a
a waste.
man,
It's a waste of my time.
right.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
yo, son got to, like, I'm a father. You feel me? We fathers now. Like, you know, I see he had a kid and all that. I didn't understand all this shit. Like, sometimes when you have artists, sometimes you got to deal with them like they're your child, they're your kids and shit. So, and then it's weird when you got kids, your own. Or so, but from there, I said, yo, I need to find a formula that work for myself. Something that could work to get me not being under the umbrella of Dipset. Feel me? Because it was nothing that I couldn't do. It was like, yo, you could do that. But I just didn't want to. I wanted to follow the formula of tradition. That's what I wanted to do. Word. I
All right,
remember there
so
was an opportunity that you gave me to you remember you gave me wild
I was
opportunity.
about to go there right now. Like,
Go ahead, go there.
so Huddy, you know, Huddy Six passed away, and we was doing like an event for him. Like we donated a lot of money to his family when he passed, and I came to you with the opportunity. I say, yo, I got this opportunity for you to battle on Casa.
Right.
You was the first person I called for that one. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna call Penz for this one. This is gonna be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you was like, nah, I can't do that shit. I'm like, oh, Penz, man.
I should have did that shit, yo. You know why? Because I did not understand, bro. Yo, bro. I'm gonna keep saying this shit right harder, more and more. If I knew, like, you know what I'm saying, like, sometimes you cannot think for somebody else. You can't be worrying about somebody
Mm-hmm.
else. You feel me? That you'll fuck your own self up. You know what I mean? So at that time, I was like, yo, if he would have said anybody, I just didn't want to mess up the brand. I thought like it was something into we all from the umbrella. Why? Fucking J Hood and Nino Man. Would y'all battle each other? I'm like, why would you do that if y'all all
I mean, Hood was D Block before Nino Man came in later. It's like
so
it's like
give me an example.
give you an example. It's like J Hood and Drag On battling.
There you go. That's the only thing I thought of. If you would have said, it wasn't that I didn't want to, because by that time I was like, we really wasn't, you know, like politics was involved. He was doing him. I was ready to, and then I love hip hop. I was happy that niggas made a platform. Like it started. I remember what you call it, the Lions Den or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It started to get a little better. Like niggas had it into the boxing rings and shit. It started to look. It looked a little. You know, it wasn't in a little ass.
My shit was the king of the ring.
Yeah, King of the Ring. So it was like, you know, it was more space. It was lit. Like I was like, yeah, let's go.
And
But
then you seeing everybody else do it, footage coming out. You like, nah, I need to get in there, right?
Yeah, I was like, yo. And then you said on Casa, I was like, and then it was like, see, when that tape came out, people was mistaking me for Uncasa. Like people put out Glitter Camron featuring Uncasa already. They was doing it. The bloggers did that. So, and then I didn't know Uncasa. And it was already shit with me and 40. Shout out to 40. Niggas was trying to make shit against us. And it was just, so I just didn't want, if I'm gonna really have some smoke with you, let me have smoke with you for me and you, not no for somebody else. So, and I'm not gonna add on to it if it's a misunderstanding. Like I'm with the shits, but let me have it for me. So, yeah, like that was a good opportunity. I salute you for that. Like that was a good battle as well. Shout out to Bones Brigante. Shout
Shout
out
to
to
Bones, man. Shout to
yeah, that
Bones.
was a good one. That was a good one. But it would
That
have been real good if Penz and Unkasa would have got it in. Like, you know what I
you know
mean?
what's
Like,
crazy about that?
what
That
up?
the only reason why I bought Uncasa you because I felt like I was like I looked at you like nah Penz is an artist that's up here for these niggas. I'm like if I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
somebody for Penz to come out and battle
yeah.
because I know you always supported, you always popped out, you always supported, but I'm like I need somebody that because it's about names, so I needed
Yeah.
somebody that's name look good next to Prospect Penz. You know what I'm saying? All these other
Now,
guys, it wouldn't benefit Penz. It only benefit them. So I'm like, I needed somebody credible. So when I had Uncasa, that's why I was like, yo, Prada, like, let's.
let me ask you this. Did you talk to him first?
Hmm?
Did you ask him? Did he know that he might battle me?
Um, no, he was like, give me some names, and I was like, let me get back to you about that.
And then
You know
you
what I'm saying?
hollered at me.
I hollered at you. So once I would have told him your name, he would already knew the vibe and said, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that, so
yeah,
so that's why I asked you first. I gave him like three names, and
yeah,
he chose Bones Bagante.
yeah. So
Like
yeah. So
like I offered him Millennium L's, I offered him P and Bones Bagante.
I think Bones Brigante was on 106 and Park. He
He
was fresh off of that.
fresh off
Yeah, he was
he
fresh.
yeah, he won the
Yo,
grand championship.
wait. Can
Yeah.
I tell you something? This is the heart of heart, man. I was like this. Why didn't he say Penz and Bones Brigante? I didn't understand why. I was like, yo, why Vic? Is Vic trying to start some shit? That's how I was thinking. I was like, he trying to do some against me. We under the same umbrella, pretty much. Why he don't give me that? Him.
You know what it was? Because at the time we was trying to bone niggas wanted to see Casa because of he did the
Cause
Smack DVD and all that.
yeah,
So when I built a relationship with Uncasa and I presented him the idea, he was like, I'm let's do it. I'm like,
yeah,
word? He like, let's do it. I'm like,
yeah.
oh. So I'm like, I don't wanna fuck up this opportunity. But then he was like, yo, we sat down and he was like, let's do it for her 6. And I was like, even better. Jim Jones
Nigga,
came,
I would have,
Joel's
yeah,
came.
Jewels came and shit. Nigga, I would have that would have been
Mm-hmm.
that would have been some shit because that would have been yo, that would because it's like, he that's him and Jewels is really it just would
Yeah.
have been crazy. And then me and Killer was like even though he fuck with Killer too, but it would have been crazy. Like that one right there, yeah, man. Like yeah.
How do you let me ask you this, like what you think about the battle rap culture now, like from then to like now, how it is?
Yo, bro. This shit is this shit is a monster, nigga. This shit elevated. I watched this little nucleus, like, bro. This shit crazy. Like, look, bro, I used to go to niggas' projects, bro. I used to go to niggas' schools and flame on. Like, niggas could act like they don't know, but the niggas, they know. Nigga, they know Penz, you know what I mean? So, and then to give respect to the niggas that pioneered this shit, like Party Artie and
Rest in peace.
yeah, rest in peace, Party Artie for real. And that was a classic, him and Mook. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
I was
And
there.
I missed that shit. I seen it on the DVD. But him, Loaded Lux, you know what I'm saying? T Rex, Uncasa, the the Philly Cats, my niggas, what's this kid name with the Reed Dollars and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Reed. So it was like that. That's why I say it just like beautiful to me. Like this, it's like y'all niggas took my fucking hands and just taught. I could curse a little. I'm
Yeah,
bugging out because
yeah.
I'm very passionate about this part of it. Because first off, and when we had a little falls, like when niggas try to mess the bag up, fighting and shit, like, cause it could mess everything up. So I seen, with Math Hoffer and all of that, and that battle, that was crazy. Shout out to both of them and shit, but just to watch the transition of it and where it went and where is that, like, and me not to be in that shit got me mad. Like, especially like that shit got me mad, nigga. Like, especially how like it used to like these. I give credit to all of them like that evolved it like with the whole animated and everything because I was on it. I was on that type of time like and it was like I just got caught into. It was a stigma. You did not want to be called a battle rapper. Like it was like don't get caught stuck in the battle rap mode. You feel me? But then now look how with 360 at 180s where now they want well most of the artists. I sat there and watched all of the real artists that got deals want to run back to battle rap and be like, yo, I gotta prove something.
But you know why, right? Because artists, let's say they get 20,000 a show, right? You get 20,000, you do a 30-minute set, right? Battle rappers is getting 60,000 to do 10 minutes.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Cassidy's back. Let me ask you this real quick about battle rap, right? Another question about battle rap. Damn, I lost my train of thought. What I was going to ask you about battle rap. So now it's evolving, right? Do you have anybody that you battled off camera that we would know about?
That's in that
period that people would know, like, oh, I know him.
Yeah. I battled obviously the French Montana, everybody know him. Mm-hmm. I battled a lot of niggas. I done gave a lot of niggas my DNA. A lot of niggas, double none over. But I battled Parks before. Me and Parks got we battled and shit. It's like
J Parks?
I battled yeah. Shout out to J Parks too. Shout out to J Parks. It was a misunderstanding and shit. And like the climate of what I've witnessed, like niggas done took it to like you never want to see. It's not supposed to be where niggas lose their lives over this shit at all. You're supposed to give it up. Who's the best rapper? This shit, that's it. Mm-hmm. So when I went back and looked at certain correspondence between me and J Parks, because it was I'm gonna tell it like it was like I did a move and then I seen him do the move later on. And his head, he probably don't remember, or he probably been doing it. But I know that I did that against you. And then I seen you do it on 106 in Park. So that's why when he battled Millennium Els brung that up and shit. It was like, so he said you stole Prospect Penz style with no aura. Shit like that.
Oh, sweat.
Yeah. It's, you can go look at it. It's it was crazy, but
it was my battle.
Yeah, it was your battle. Yeah,
King of
that's
the
what
Ring.
I'm saying.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring. Yeah. He was like some shit. So that from there, me and Parks was like, it was just some differences. But I would never take nothing from Parks. Parks is fire. He fired.
Facts.
I just know that, you know what I'm saying? I'm that type of nigga too. Like I'm that nigga too. Like feel me? So and that move, it was some stupid shit. Like I had took my sneakers off and got comfortable that when we was battling. Like he came to my block. So I was like, what the fuck? This nigga over here trying to call me out. So I did a battle with him. And the move I did, I took my sneakers off and just got comfortable. And then I seen him do that on 106 Park. He laid on the floor with him and shit like he got comfortable. So I called him out like, yo, what you doing? And he was like, he was like, nah, that's not true and all that shit. So yeah, I'm glad that, greater minds prevailed and shit, because it's like, that's one of the greats. He's nice. So I hope he's still pushing and doing what he needs to do.
He making music now, and he's shooting videos too.
That's what I like. That's what I like, that he didn't get caught up, because a lot of people get caught up in that and just I'ma just battle. That's it. And the music doesn't reflect, like their music doesn't reflect to the broader spectrum that they could be as an artist. So some people have a gift with that, and some people don't. Like and
he's shooting videos. He just shot a video for Jim Jones.
He's shooting videos.
He's shooting videos.
That's
Well,
lit. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. Salute.
yeah,
Salute.
man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Oh, to just before we leave off on the battle rap topic, like, there's no age in this shit, right? That
Nah.
that was another thing. There's no age. So shout out to my nigga, the Wolf, my nigga Head Ice. Feel me?
He just battled last Saturday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they was out in LA because we got the caffeine situation. So
Yo,
every
tell me
time
about that. Tell me about that caffeine shit.
um basically caffeine used to be well, it still is it was a gaming app. Like people will be gaming and filming themselves playing video games and all that or whatever. And then Drake bought into the company. Drake
Got you.
he owns like 80% of the company.
That's
So
crazy.
so Drake bought into the situation, and then basically like he wanted to he wanted to help elevate the battle rap culture. So what's a better way than to go with the top brand, and him and Smack had a relationship already, and basically he did a deal with URL. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So
Nice.
URL had to do some events to learn how to, like, what's gonna mess it up, what's not, what they gotta fix, what this. So once URL got everything situated in caffeine, Smack, Smack's my fam. I was bringing them out and all that. You know what I'm saying? To the
Yeah,
Bronx.
yeah.
So once that situation got fixed up, Smack called on Queen of the Ring for us to go over there, and then we.
Yo, wait. I
Man,
gotta give you your roses right now, Vay, because
thank
you's a
you,
motherfucking you's a lit nigga, bro. I gotta tell you this,
thank you.
right? Bro, I watched you transition. And shout out to all my female battle rappers, like all of y'all. I'm very proud of y'all. Like, this shit is not a one-way street, man. Like, and y'all showed it. Like, niggas got busy, and I'm just happy with what y'all put together. Shout out to Babs,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like, I did not even see that. Like, that was like, you did one of those, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah. So,
Shout out to my other partner Debo too, man. He
oh
puts in a
yeah,
lot.
hell yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to the big bro Debo. Fuck,
He
I can't
he
forget about Debo, bro. Like,
he puts in a
word.
lot of work for this shit, my nigga. He does
Yeah,
overtime
day
on it.
one, day one, day one. I was
Yeah,
there. Like, he shot
yeah.
the joint with me and Lady Sparks and shit. And
Facts. See
yeah,
how
man.
everything
Yeah,
he was even shooting videos. Like everybody was
yeah.
out here working. You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
word, 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 word.
We even do the I think we setting up a new one now. We do Kings versus Queens. We already up to number 3. We do URL
Yo,
versus Queen of the Ring.
yeah,
We
yeah.
already up
That's
to
oh,
we about to do the third one.
yeah. That's yo, bro. Listen, man. I just sometimes, yo, vague. I'm gonna get in that ring, bro. I'm gonna get in that ring
I
with niggas.
feel like, you know what it is. I don't deal with the guys, but I feel like I want to set you up with a battle and put you, like, I know leagues that's like right here, like URLs right here.
Yeah,
I know leagues that are like right here, like that could, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
we gonna talk off camera, and you know what I'm saying? We could.
Yo, but I would just want to say, what's so, it's just crazy that, because you gotta respect the game and all that shit, whatever, and it's like when they start doing all these different leagues and shit, it just was like,
Yeah.
so you gotta crawl into it before you walk, and certain niggas that's heavyweights. I done been around these niggas. I done shook out with them, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, but it gotta make sense. Like, I ain't trying to get in there with anybody just
Nah.
don't respect where I came from, what I done put in before these shits was like. First off, also, me and Lita used to go to Loose Cannons. We had our own. They had their own studio, and a
Okay.
lot of Bronx rappers used to come through there, and would have to go through us. Like, we would, look, I don't know the names, but bro, we done ran a lot of these niggas out of here. Like,
What was
packed them up.
what was your relationship with Fred the God?
Bro, that shit hurt, bro, cause that nigga was like, that nigga had a big ass heart, bro. That nigga was like, he was. Man, I see his face right now, bro. That nigga was. We had a lot of conversations, bro. This is my bro. This is like, it's like he filled a void, bro. He filled a void at a time when I really needed that void. I needed that void to be filled. Meaning, like, this industry is crazy. You know how this shit go. And he was working on a deal with Hove. Hove was supposed to grab him up. I was over there when when Lenny S was his A&R, and we would go out to Philly. He was like, when I had my situation, he would call me like, yo, Penz, what's going on with you and Killer? I need you to do ask him, could he do a song with me? And, you know, I always try to do what I could do. And if it didn't work out like that, he would be like, don't worry about it, my nigga. You know how this shit go, whatever. And then it's just so funny when you see, later on, you see niggas work together. So you got to put it in a higher power's hands sometimes. So, but it never tarnished the relationship between me and Fred. Fred always was like, yo, Penz, come on, we going to PA. You want to come? I'm like, all right, we out. We go out there to PA to Beanie Siegel release party. It was lit. 3 cars deep. We out in North Philly or wherever we was at, the heart of Philly. Crazy. Staying out all night. Us, Lenny us. It's crazy. And multiple other times that I threw a big ass party, my birthday party in Queens, Club Petra, and I asked Fred to come perform. And he ain't charged me, asked me for nothing. He just came through the whole block work. They just show love. And me and Fred would pull up to each other like by the garage, the Golden Lady or whatever that is. We would meet at gas stations and shit and just talk. I would like that shit hurt, bro.
I brought him up because you mentioned loose cannons.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah. Yeah, bro. Like he was like, yo, Penz, man. Yeah, man. Like
me and Fred had a good relationship too. Like he gave me so many interviews. We hung out in the studio so many times. Like I used to do battle rap events in Blockwork and charge niggas to get in. And they him shot the Dre and Zoe. They never wanted nothing. They used to just be like, yo, just say. They was like, just say Blockwork Studio, nigga, this yours, whatever. So we used to hang out there, and Fred gave me a lot of interviews on Grind Season Radio. Like Fred he did have a good heart. We did the event in Fordham University. He pulled up and performed for free.
For free, like
you know what I'm saying? Like,
this nigga a big ass heart, nigga Fred,
he was a good person, man. Rest in peace.
He was, man. Word. I remember one time I gotta tell it about this nasty ass game. One time, I had a show and somebody asked me, can I get an artist to perform for her? It was a female and everything, and I asked Fred, yo, come through, and she was like, yo, I got a bag, maybe like 1,700 or some shit like that. And he was like, yo, I'll do a walkthrough. When he get there, she gave this shit to somebody else at the last minute. So he comes all the way down there, and she's like, oh, no, my bad, Uncle Murder is here. And he was looking at me like, I was like, damn, my bad, Fred. He's like, don't worry about that shit, man. Penz, come on. Matter of fact, leave this shit. Come with us. We got someplace else to go. Come on, we out. I was like, that's the type of nigga he was, man. So shout out to Fred, man. Like, word. Shout out to his beautiful daughter and everything, his family and all that. Like, word. That's like my brother, bro. Like, I used to be on the phone with him arguing, like, yo, answer the phone. And he'd be like, yo, you gotta relax, bro. Chill, Penz. Yeah, yo, that was Fred. Yeah, rest in peace to Fred, bro. Like, so.
Yo, Penz. Before we clock out, man, let the fans know where they could get like your mixtape. Tell them your social. I'm gonna put your social media, but tell them where all your mixtape is at, so they could go back and see your catalog and everything. Shout it out. Shout out the 99 Aura. Do it all.
Yeah, yo. Oh, look, if you want to get some of my music, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. I'm on it's Prospect Penz. I'm on everywhere. I'm on iTunes, TuneCore, what have you. I'm on SoundCloud, Prada Penz.